Today we just made a 4-gallon batch at about 1126 of avocado and wildflower honey, a blend of it. And we're going to be fermenting it in a keg under pressure with a spunding valve. We're going to be starting off about 1 psi for the first few days, bring it up to 2. And by day 8, we'll be up about 4 to 5 psi. And by day 10, 12, when it's finishing off, we'll let that psi rise a bit on its own. And the way we'll feed it is we'll have a soda bottle with some CO2 in it with a carb cap, turn it upside down. We'll pressurize it before we turn it upside down to about 12 psi. And then we'll open the top of the keg to let the CO2 out, and it will suck all the nutrients back into the keg completely under pressure. Before we get into the video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me bring more awesome mead making content to you. All right, anyway, enjoy the video. This one is the first to go in. So you have 3 avocados? So you have 3 3-pound avocado honeys, local California. Let's get a bigger picture of that. The reason we're using a keg, this is going to ferment in a keg with the spunding valve. Five pounds of wildflower honey. You just stick that right on the top. Yeah. You are a mead maker. So that's 14 pounds. Floating dip tube, floated 2.0. And this is what it looks like right there. I'm going to give a close up, that mesh there. And the reason for that is you could filter it on the way out. So he's just mixing up the honey a little bit now. He's got a wine whip attached to the drill, as you can see. That's the wine whip right by his fingers, right there, full of honey. Oh, does this smell good? So far in there. So you got to add some water.
I was going to take another read of this.
Did you add more water already?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. Let me hold this. Let me hold one so that way it doesn't fall in like I've done so many times. Oh, what's it say? You got glasses?
Yeah.
Still really high. I don't know what it is. Jeff is going to get his glasses out. Want to make sure because we're going for 1120 or 1130. We put too much water in. We'll put a little more honey in. Not enough. Not enough water. Put some more water in. And this is the same process for a sizer or for piment or anything, Jeff, but just like we're doing. Round and round she goes.
Yeah, about 36.
Yeah, so I thought. So a little more water.
Splash.
Boy, it smells good. It smells a little malty. I love that about avocado honey, man. Yeah, when you get the aroma coming up, it's very malty, almost Bach-like. Exciting. I've dropped them in beer. I had to leave them in beer for the whole fermentation. I didn't want to stick my hand in.
Uh, 32.
32?
So just a splash more.
All right.
Leave it at that.
Don't put the whole thing in. Good. So honey, not all honey's created equal. I talk about that. Some honeys have a much higher gravity than other honeys. They usually start about 1200, but they could go up to 1260. That's why that 3-to-1 ratio is great if you're a newbie doing it in a gallon jug or something. 13 to 14.5%. We'll have to finish at 20, unless you're going into a barrel.
26.
22?
26.
26. All right, good.
Kind of good with that.
You good with that? I'm good with that. I'm good. Anything 1120 to 1130. I'm happy with.
Just let it go down.
Hold it. Okay, so we're taking a pH reading. Hold on. 5.1. Is it going down?
Yeah.
Keep it there. It's working its way down. This is probably going to end up between 3.5 and 4.0. We'll see. We might have to build it up. We're going to want to probably start at 4.0 to 4.3. You can bring it up a little. Yeah, good.
Four eight, huh?
that where it's ending up? 4.8? No. 4.7.
It's actually pretty good right there.
If it is, you should be very happy. Let's give it a chance, though. Let it settle in. Looks like that's where it's going to be. Give it another minute. Because sometimes it takes a little bit to drop. You calibrated it?
Yeah. It was off by a point.
Okay. 4.6. See what I'm talking about? It could settle still.
4, 6, yeah.
Are you good to go? So that's 4.6 pH. So we're going to put 1.25 grams of Fermentation per gallon. And we have approximately 4 gallons.
1.9.
So just put 5 grams.
5 grams?
Yes, 4 gallons.
Oh.
Doesn't have to be perfect. The yeast aren't scientists.
All right.
Are you going to oxygenate as well once you put the yeast in?
Yeah. Although I'm sure we're putting enough in with it.
With the whip, you're putting plenty of oxygen in.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He's not rehydrating it. He's just pouring 5 grams of QA23 in. Lalvin QA23. Another version of a spunding valve. It's got some PVC. It's got the gauge. And it will attach to the inside of the keg. And it's got an on-off valve there. It measures the pressure. That's the spunding valve. That's not all tight there. You got to adjust all that.
This is tight.
Oh, that's just supposed to be flexible like that?
Yep. This is rubber tubing.
Oh, that's very cool. And that regulates the pressure, and that regulates what, blow off?
That's where you mount it.
Oh, you mount it.
Pressure comes out right here.
Is there a meter on that, or you just have to go off the gauge?
Go off the gauge.
All right. So where's it set all the way down? When you tighten it all the way up?
I have it tightened all the way down right now, so no pressure.
Good. So what you do is you come out tonight. You're a brewer. You know how to do this. So once you start seeing action, you'll let it. You could even let it rise to to 2 or whatever, and then set it down to 1. Okay.
Basically, just right there.
Yeah, 1. Yeah, 1. So you'll stay at 1 for the next 3 to 4 days. Then you bring it up to 2 for day to 2, then 3, then to 4. By day 8, you could be at about 3 to 4. Okay. After day 8, you'll be taking gravities along the way. Probably you do a gravity at day 6. Okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me bring more awesome mead making content to you. As a reminder, you can get my AI tool sets for mead making, as well as my free ebook and my big ebook as well in the pinned comment or in the description below. Watch some of these videos over here for more mead making tips.